Welcome back to Quantreef.com. Solana sitting right at 75.33, basically glued to session VWAP, which makes this a genuine decision zone. Today we'll walk liquidity, support and resistance, VWAP, Fibonacci, fair value gaps, positioning, and the likely path over the next several hours. Price at 75.33 is essentially printing right on session VWAP at 75.32, so no real acceptance either way yet. The anchored VWAP from the low sits at 75.34, from the high at 75.67, two distinct levels here, forming a thin band just above price. Trend and structure score is middling at 66, momentum reads neutral, and neither side has forced acceptance outside this VWAP cluster. The heat map itself isn't showing clean pool data right now, so I'm leaning on the structural levels instead. What we do know is stop hunt risk is flagged high with low structure strength, meaning price can wick through either side before reversing. That's exactly how liquidity grabs work. Market makers sweep the obvious level, fill orders, then snap back into value. On screen, resistance above starts with the 1-hour swing low at 75.38, then target 1 at 76.56, target 2 at 78.85, and target 3 way out at 82.34. Below, the only support printed is the stop loss at 74.48.31. Given how thin that support list is, a dip towards 74.48 tests conviction fast. That's also your invalidation for the long read. Below price, the nearest fair value gap is the one-day bull gap from 74.35 to 75.73, largely filled but still a magnet at its center near 75.4. Above, a one-day bear gap sits from 78.83 up to 80.34. On the Fibonacci side, price is sitting almost exactly on the 0.618 retracement at 75.38, that's the more immediate reaction point, ahead of the deeper fair value gaps. The grade reads watch, with an end score of 82 but HTS not printing. Volume and liquidity at 81 and crypto relative strength at 65 are carrying the score, while statistical volatility at just 18 and macro regime at 50 are dragging it down. The 4-hour taker split is close to even, 48.5% long against 51.5% short, so neither side is heavily offside yet. With price pinned between the 0.618 fib and session VWAP, I'd expect the first real test to come at that 75.38 swing low resistance. A break opens the path towards 76.56. Fail there, and the 74.48 stop zone becomes the magnet, which is thin support given the high stop hunt risk flagged. Since taker flow is close to balanced, a squeeze either way would come from whichever side gets swept first, not from heavy pre-existing positioning. Remember, this is an altcoin. Solana largely follows Bitcoin's own liquidity flow, so check Bitcoin's own levels before leaning either direction here. Bullish case, reclaim and hold above 75.67 VWAP, targeting 76.56, invalidated back below 74.48. Bearish case, rejection at 75.38, fading towards 74.35, invalidated on a clean push through 76.56. So we're sitting right at a decision point, and whichever side takes the next liquidity pool likely defines the next few hours. If this kind of breakdown helps, hit like and subscribe. Quantreef.com runs this same 9-layer structure, probability and liquidity read across over 100 coins, with a 7-day trial available. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice.